If I survive this night flight to Berlin, there's only one thing that I'll know for sure: I'm not going back to that tourist hell. He sits beside me already and able, and he's got chips on many different tables, yet he never plays all in. For him it's much easier to forget, and much simpler never to regret things that might have been. He's moving on quickly, new pleasures await. All this waiting is boring him to death, but boredom is an element part of life. A lot of mud, water, and under this bridge, and though it was built in times of great wealth, it's hard to say if it's still good to drink. There'll be no winning from this old deck, because poker is a game for serious men, and even if they lose, they play all in. If I survive this night flight to Berlin, there's only one thing that I'll know for sure: I'm not going back to that tourist hell. Be yourself, be yourself. Unless you don't have a job, cause you're not a native speaker, and you don't have 1,000 euros for 20 square meters, then I strongly imply for you to not be yourself. Be yourself, just be yourself. But not if you're not into the same things as we are, and you sound suspiciously Eastern European, and especially not if you enjoy killing animals. Be yourself, please be yourself. If you are a positive go-getter and you put your mind on being a trendsetter in a young but fast-growing company, be yourself, just be yourself. Never miss a smile, there's no room for depression. Everything's fair trade in the purest of fashion, but a hard and fair paycheck makes me think about killing myself. Be yourself, just be yourself, but not in a way I don't tell you to be. replacement was near. Always ready to push me aside and concentrate on less complicated things. You were good at being next to me when I was tugging your sleeve. But when my brain turned against me, you were mostly on your phone. There will never be two people so much alike. But they came into this world alone, and that is how it will remain. You were good at following me as long as the backup plan was closed. When the world that I built came down in flames, I had to ask help from strangers. And if all the things that I did for you mean so much to you, this time I won't say a word. This time you are free to go. And if you think that I will protest, remember this is not a first time. I still have all those years on my chest when you suddenly forgotten who I was. You were good at following me when the replacement was near. Always ready to push me aside and concentrate on less complicated things. And there is something that you don't understand after all that talking we did. I don't want someone beside me who thinks of me as defeat. Still, there will never be two people so much alike. But they came into this world alone, and that is how it must remain. I had a dream, Joe. I had the dream. You were swimming back this way from Australia. Sure is a long way, sure as hell is long. But you know, in a dream, Joe, all is possible. When I was 15, Joe, when I was 15, I read on the road too and wanted to be Neil Cassidy. Where are you now, Joe? Where are you now? You're roaming some Greek island and I'm stuck with this boring job. Hope you have nice weather, Joe. Hope you have good time. Sure is easier to be Neil Cassidy when you are a guy. I had a dream, Joe. I had this dream. And in the dream, Joe, Nikkei was suing me. But it was just a dream, Joe. It was just a dream. Anyway, he decided to forgive me just because you're both Australian. I had a dream, Joe. I had this dream. You went home, got married, and you led the boring life. I had a dream, Joe. I had this dream. And in the dream, Joe, I was in love with you. But it was just a dream, Joe. It was just a dream. 'Cause you know in a dream, Joe, all is possible. You know in a dream, Joe, all is possible. Lonely man looking for someone to love. He asks me how am I doing, says his life is a mess. Hey baby, where do you come from, and how would you rate this title? And I tell him, hey man, my darling, oh man, I can say is this: you're not the worst, no, you're not the best, and you're probably not the last. And if you are a loner like me, and you don't like leaving your room, well, don't you worry and don't despair, because a phone is all that you need. And everyone is so in love, but always looking for somebody new. Oh, hey man, my darling phone man, yeah, I like the cinema too. Let's go out, sure, let's hang out, but then I got other things I wanna do. There is a man calling from my phone. I don't know what to think about him. One moment he's cruel, one moment he's kind. First shy and vain, but I can't tell if that's his character or just all that cocaine. Oh hey man, my darling phone man, all I can say is this: you're not the worst, no you're not the best, and you definitely not the last. Hello Vanja, how you been? Do you remember my name? If you don't, you can read it on your phone. My name is Josué. On dit Josué, of course I do. How could I ever forget? A sex-obsessed Spanish director, you are a walking cliché. Say what you like about my habits and my tendency to experiment, but please refrain from calling me Spanish, 'cause I'm a Catalan. Oh, please forgive me, I completely forgot. Yeah, I heard there's some rebellion going on. To tell you the truth, I've just been in my room. I've been enjoying not knowing everything. Vanja, forgive me, I've been so silent, but I haven't been feeling the best. Anyway, I know how your face looks. Why don't you show me the rest? I already know how this will go. There's been a pattern since I've been in this town. You'll talk and talk, and I will listen, and you will never know who I am. When I left my little town, it never occurred to me that I won't be able to connect, and I'll be spending so much time alone. They talk and talk, and I listen, and they never ask me who I am. They want to know about my accent and demise of Yugoslavia. Well, that giant has been dead for almost all the time I've been alive. I don't want to talk about my accent, and I definitely don't want to talk about the war. When my parents left Bosnia, there was no war in sight. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I was a happy little child. Things have changed. Now that I'm grown, there's a sadness that follows me around. At times I'm able to escape her, but she always finds her way back in. Sorry, Josué, I've been so silent. I've been talking to someone else. Anyway, I don't like leaving my room, but for night I will leave it for you. I am sick of you, oh so sick of you. We've been together for so long, shared every moment of these cobblestone streets, shared good and evil, shared right and wrong. And now we have to part, so one day maybe we can meet again. Everyone deserves a bit of solitude, whatever our wallets might say. And I know you feel the same, and that you are so sick of me too. Darling, I'm sick of you, oh so sick of you. We've been inseparable for way too long, and now we have to part. So one day maybe we can meet again. It has been a long beginning, and we should try our best. Shared every psychosis, shared every love, every setback and every triumph. And now that the beginning is over, we each have to find our separate paths. I'm sick of you, oh so sick of you. We've been together for so long, and now we have to part. So one day maybe we can meet again. I'm sure that someday we will meet again. He was my lover and my drug dealer, but only successful in one. And when I left his dirty little place, at least I can say I was high. The evening has been so delightfully decadent. I was bored and he came along, laughing and talking, boozing and cruising, all over Friedrichshain. You don't have to be sorry, oh babe, don't you worry, I got no use of an architect. I really thought we could help each other, but now I'm really not sure. Before I knew it, the conversation turned down the different path. He moved his hand from my shoulder and said, "In this country you are not welcome." Though I have to admit, you're very easy to look at, and I see you can teach me a thing or two, but not to refuse or leave you confused. In this country you are not welcome. Well, sure, I could stay and disregard what you said and teach you a thing or two. Why should I take on a student when I can just find myself a teacher? Well, what can I tell you, my little German, French, or whatever you are? Until you learn that thing or two, in my bed you are not welcome. Until you learn a thing, two or three, in my bed you are not welcome. I'm going back to my home in the east. I miss my friends. I wanna know how they've been. I'm gonna tell them tales my life in the West, and then I'm gonna take a long needed rest here in the West. Everything's the best. But there in the east, things are much more sincere. It's governed by idiots, but so is everywhere else. I'm going back to my home in the east. I'm going back to understand how I am. When I'm in the West, I miss the east. And when I'm in the east, I long for the West. I just have to keep on doing what I do best, and tell silent tales from east to the west. It's true, I ran as far as I could, as far being from the east, legally allowed. But I'm going back to my home in the east, to visit rundown ghosts of Austro-Hungary. When I'm in the east, I long for the west. And when I'm in the west, I miss the east. It seems that my home is somewhere in between. I cannot take another moment of this. I'm tired as a woman can be. My mind and my body have given up on me. I'm tired of trying to live. This city is big and it has its charms, but its surface is left unscratched. I need more time in the world behind the veil, not just dancing and MDMA. Well, to be fair, I've got what I've asked. I have a room and a job and guitar, but I can't go on from day to day staring at screens. Freedom is what I crave. I cannot sit still and go on like this. I'm tired of being alone. But as soon as I reach out, I wanna go back in, and I know that the problem is me. My eyesight is fading, my breath is a steel, my arms are frail and weak. No doctor in the world has a prescription for this. I want a shot of this machine. I went to see Nia the other day for some comfort, understanding and loves. She makes me feel like I'm not alone and tells me stories of her life in New York. Me and this town don't get each other. I say one thing, it answers another. Well, I have been here long enough to know there's no point even bother. Nia says, I know how you feel, 'cause I feel exactly the same. And I say life is not easy, even when it is. It's a real fucked up conundrum. She says, Vanja, this world is big, don't give up on a second attempt. If you can't stay here, then go somewhere else, and don't stop until you find it. I know that she's right, and I thank her for that. We have all, and still we complain. But that's how it is in this paradoxal place. You get one thing and already want another. I paid multiple visits to other artisans, but I never liked what they said. The only one that made me connect to a thought was that folk singer from Ohio. He sang a song about a friend who just died, tears rolling in his throat, and it made me think about beauty of life, and so I cried with him. Well, I've tried my best to stand my ground and be kind along the way, but if some cunt says I'm an artist just one more time, I'm gonna go fucking insane. Nia is right, this world is big and despair is a temporary thing. No matter how much you think that you got it bad, there's billions who have it way worse than you. Now I must go, my mind is made up, I am leaving this place. I'll take another chance, maybe sing along the way and meet my blood near New Caledonia.